Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about education system over here in Canada, from elementary school to higher education or post-secondary. Now, Canada is known for its world-class education all across the world, and lots of international students apply on a yearly basis. We have elementary till post-secondary, and I'm going to cover the levels, the documents to be submitted for admitting your child in that particular school, and how the system works over here. Now, let me give you an overview. School generally starts in the beginning of September, and somewhere it's in the end of August, and then ends towards the end of June. We have three types of vacations. The first one is a winter vacation, that is for 15 days, and then we have spring holidays, that's for 10 to 12 days, and then we have 2 months of summer vacations, and then the session again starts in the beginning of September. Now the timings for the school is actually 8 a.m. In the morning till 2:30 p.m. We do have after school supervision, so you can always check that information through your board. Again, it varies from provinces to provinces, so I'm going to cover that too. In case if you are putting your child in kindergarten, AM and PM, that's the two batches you will be getting. So AM batch is usually from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then from 11:30 to 2:30 would be for PM batch. So now let's talk about the level of education over here in Canada from elementary to post-secondary. So let's discuss about the level of education. As you see here in the slide, it's kindergarten, elementary education, junior high school, senior high school, and post-secondary education. Good thing is that there is no fee for any public or high school for Canadian students. However, many schools charge fees for international students, which can range from approximately Canadian dollar 8,000 to Canadian dollar 14,000 per annum. That would be the tuition fees for international students. Now, kindergarten age is actually 5 years old. Some parents do prefer to have preschools. Now they do have AM and PM batch, as I explained in the beginning. Then elementary education would be like grade 1 to 6, that again in between 6 to 12 years of age. Then junior high school would be like 7 to 9 grade, and that in between the age of 12 to 15. Senior high school would cover again grade 10 to 12, and again in between 15 to 18 years of age. Now, till senior high education, it's mandatory. However, after that, it's a personal choice of a student. Now, post-secondary education is again university-based, colleges and institution-based. Now, fee structure again would vary from the institution or university where exactly you will be taking an admission to. Now, for example, for an undergraduate Canadian student, it would be maybe like $5,000 to $6,500, and for undergraduate program for foreign student would be $20,000 to $21,000. And I'm talking about Alberta's one of the university, that's Mount Royal University. Now let's move on to education system overall in Canada, how it's actually divided into parts. So as such, there is no fees in public schools, Catholic schools and private schools. However, there would be basic administrative fees with public schools, and in case any field trips are there or any science project or any project is there, they would be asking you for a nominal fees. In Catholic schools, there would be again basic administrative fees. Now coming to the private schools, they have two categories. So one is a TLC, that is the Traditional Learning Center, and then FFCA, that is again Foundation for the Future Chartered Academy. Now in both the categories, you have a waiting list, which means that you have to wait at least for 2 to 3 years, and in FFCA you actually can wait up to 5 years, and every year you have to renew, otherwise you will be out of the list. There will be uniform fees and school fees. So in between it ranges around $800 to $1,000 for TLC, and then for FFC again it's $1,000 including everything like uniform and everything. Registration fees is basically $150 to $300 for FFCA, and for TLC it's in between around $300 to again $400, depending upon where exactly it is. Now let's talk about the other topic. Here is the documents that required for the admission. So you will be needing only the basic document. So that's a birth certificate, a proof of guardianship or custody, a proof of residency, a record of vaccination, whatever your child has gone through, and there would be a need for a contact in case of an emergency. So this was all. So I hope you have got a fair amount of understanding on education system over here in Canada. So if you like it, please subscribe to my channel and stay safe, wear a mask and stay happy.